Hello, a few minutes late today, but welcome if you're joining me on the replay. Thank you for being here. We are doing 30 days of self-directed kindness. Hi guys, hi Indra. Someone else flashed up in yellow there, didn't see who that was. We're on day 29. Hey Vanessa. Partok, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Good morning, good morning. That's really good to see you all here. Thanks for the shares. Fabulous. Gosh, I can't believe it at the end. You sound happy. Yes. In a better space today. When you let it come, it tends to pass quicker and things can change. So there we go. All good. Thank you for those shares. I really appreciate it. Melissa! Good afternoon, Aaron. Good to see you. That's good to see you. And Sonam, hey, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. How exciting, a meetup. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Well, thanks for all coming in. Hello, balloons and hearts, love them. Hey, Yenta, good to see you. How lovely. Thanks for connecting on Facebook as well. I think you did the other day. Party, 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 says Aaron. Well, yeah, we're on day 29 tomorrow. Just so you guys know, let me just turn around so you can... Today I am going to show my face if I can get the thing to go. Here I am, hurrah! And last day tomorrow, yes. However, I was pondering today what to do with going forward. So I feel I want to continue to... Thank you very much, Indra. I think this is one of your favourites, actually, of mine. It's one of my favourites. So I was pondering what to do after tomorrow. I think I want to continue scoping daily, as long as I've got content, and I've got lots of content, let's face it. Look good in blue. It's on my colour palette. I should show my... on one of those men's things. Oh, by the way, do one more day. Well, I might do a day of just follow up and checking in. Star Child Kundalini. Now, it's Cordell. Is it Cordell or Cardell? I think it's Cordell. Your name came and went. I see a pendant. Yes, let me show you that. This means I can tag it in the thing. This pendant here was made by Rita Balfour. You can find her on Facebook, Rita Balfour Jewellery. And it was a gift to me. I did some work with her and made a big difference in her life. And her and somebody else who's a friend of hers I did some work with, they got together and one of them paid for the materials and Rita made it. She makes lovely little jewellery, and she knew that I loved butterflies. I've had a thing for butterflies since I was about 7. Joel will like your handle. Proper coffee. Oh, yes, indeed. I have a big... Let me just show it here. This is my coffee for the Periscope. Look at this. Almost as big as my head. So this, just so you know, so she also knew I loved Impressionist art. So I love art like Turner and things like that. So she kind of did an impressionist of a butterfly. I also think when I first saw it, I thought it's half butterfly, half fairy. How appropriate is that? Did you get a few talismans? Yeah, and I haven't worn stuff. I do make jewellery, and some of those may be around soon. Hint, hint. But I used to make jewellery and crystal mostly, and I haven't worn anything around my neck for years. And I was given this back in October, and I really haven't taken it off except to shower and sleep. You will buy. Well, check out Rita's. She does, just so you guys know, she does do sort of bespoke work. So you can contact her and tell her what you want, and she can make it. She's a lovely lady, and she's a very skilled silver worker, and incredibly reasonably priced, underpriced, I would say. So get it while, as I say with like some people, get it before I convince them to up their prices. Hey Marion, thanks for asking for the follows. So yes, we're on day 29. So I was thinking about what to do next. So I may or I will miss you. Well, I'm not going to go away anywhere. The next up we're going to do is 7 contemplations to raise your vibration. That's a week's worth of different contemplations that I've got. It's from a blog. It's on my blog if you want to search it ahead of time. But we're going to go through each one. I may or may not, because this weekend is going to be very busy with Indra Down. We're doing lots of work of exciting stuff to come soon. And flutterbys. I love that, flutterbys. Perfect. Maybe this is a flutterby. Yeah. Portok, what's your name? Are you a David, I think, or a Paul, or is that your name? I'm just going to check there. Hey, Jason, welcome in. Rob, okay, I shall try to put that Partok Rob. Okay, I'll try and bring that in. I might have to ask a couple of times because I'm a bit rubbish with names. Do I need to diet to raise my vibration? I wouldn't say you need to do anything to raise your vibration. Maybe you notice and allow whatever is here would definitely raise your vibration. But after I finish, we've got today and tomorrow. Today's I'm very excited about. It's one of my absolute favourites. And then I might take a day just to sort of have a check-in and stuff, just an open scope, and then go into a week's worth of these contemplations. And so we are, let's get back to today. Oh yes, the other thing I was going to say before I turn that around and we get into it is tomorrow Indra's coming down and we are meeting up with Sonam in Dishu, my lovely curry house, and which will probably overgo the time of my scope, and it will actually because we'll wait on. So tomorrow is the last day of 30 days of self-directed kindness. So I'm going to have a celebration and have Indra and Sonam on my scope. No curry from me at lunchtime, or maybe a chai. Maybe a chai. Okay, let's get down to it. Today this whole month we've been doing 30 days of self-directed kindness. This is where I've been encouraging you to include yourself in the equation of kindness. Kindness, we're often directed outwards, and that's a great thing, but we often forget to include ourselves in that equation. And my little premise is that if you include yourself first in the occasion of quiet kindness, then it can be more fully authentic on the way out. Hey Steph, good to see you. So day 29, are you folks ready for the big reveal? Would you like to know what day 29, oh, by the way, day 29 is an 11, my personal favourite number. Hey Christine, good to see you. Yes, we want the big reveal. Hurrah! Yes, bring it on. Okay, let's do it then. Okay, so day 11 is my fave too. 11 is my number 2. Well, Indra's born 11/11. My life path, if you know numerology, is 38/11. My day is 29/11. So it's 11. Oh, look at us all. There's some theories about 11/11s being related to the Essenes, if you know anything about the Essenes. So maybe we're all the Essenes just regathering for a wonderful, compassionate love of it all. 1st the 9th, 1986. Oh, you're a young lad compared to me. 1st the 9th. Wow, awesome. Well, I should record that numbers, but if you ping, you're not on Twitter, are you, Cordell? So I'll say ping them to me and I'll figure out, maybe you know your numerology anyway, but what the life path is. Okay, we are to the big reveal. I've delayed it, but that's just to raise tension. It's like the X Factor, isn't it? So here we go, day 29. Get ready for this one. For the sake of simplicity, just assume your past is over. So for the sake of simplicity, just assume your past is over. And I invite you to let that one sink in. Yeah, baby. I love this one. It's like there's so many things. If you check your language, I'll leave that. Okay, feel free again. I'm going to really encourage you to screenshot that and share it. It's a great one to share with your networks on Twitter or wherever you want to share that. For the sake of simplicity, just assume your past is over. So there are so many. Thank you for the screenshot. That looks like a Marion colour. Thank you. I love that you do that every day. Thank you for sharing on Twitter. So if you check your language, it's amazing how many times I've been trying to do this for the past few days. So even there, the past few days, I've been trying. See how much in the past tense even that is. So again, it's like I'm not trying to eradicate, let's turn it around here in a moment. So I'm not trying to eradicate the experience of the past, but it's a wonderful thing just to take a moment. And all these moments of kindness are an invitation in the moment just to go there. So what in this moment you could really go, well, the past is over. So that it completely eradicates any causality, right? So I feel like this because of my shitty childhood, or I feel like this because yesterday such and such happened. It like really just assume right now the past is over. And the truth is, of course, it is. So there we go. So I'm gonna really ask you to go for it. So hold the chat for a second. Take a moment and just maybe close your eyes if it's safe to do so. Just really have a sense the past is the now. Well, that's very true, Indra. Yeah, you know, in order to create the concept of past or future, we need to, it's all generated now, right? You know, best thing about the past is it's over. That's right. That's a Byron Katie quote, isn't it? So, but I want you to do this. I want you to do this now. I want you to go ahead, give yourself the kindness of right now. Hey, Angie. So you just joined in late, but today's moment of kindness, I'll read it to you rather than turn this around, is for the sake of simplicity, just assume your past is over. Oh, it's a Bandler quote. Let that one sink in. So here's what I'm inviting you to do right now is let it sink in. How you might do that is you might close your eyes and just really go there. Just, okay, so the past is over, all of it, everything. It's done, it's finished, it's gone, it's not here. Just let it be and notice what that feels like if you can. Notice what that feels like. Oh yeah, the past is over. Here now, here now, here now. And when you get it, let me know what you experience. God, I can feel that. And yeah, you guys for going for it. Peace, freedom, emptiness, relief. In a good way. Yes, I understand that. Yeah. So these are all descriptions of the divine, refreshing, beautiful. Relax. There you go. Now, isn't this a moment of kindness? Total expansiveness. Where to go, Christine? Relaxed. Yeah, okay, got it, Melissa. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The beginning. Oh, I love that. Complete absence of worry. Nice. See this? How long did this take? How long did this take you? Don't you strive and do all sorts of things to get to this experience that's here right now? Isn't that awesome? And all you need to do, so this is one, again, every one of these, let me show you it again, and you can scroll if you like, or so you've got it on your phone, or wherever you are, just to remind you, send it to yourself in an email, print it off, stick it on your wall. How easy are we willing to allow it to be? Well, that is the big question, isn't it, right? So here we go, for the sake of simplicity, just assume your past is over. So I've always said, great, Cordell, yeah, really, really cool. This is one of my favourites. Yeah, but it depends on the shit day you are having. Well, there is a truth in that, and every time, yeah, and my eyes closed and hit another broadcast announcement. Oh well, shoulders relaxing, feeling more in the moment. Thanks, Rob. See, I just said your names. That helps it to stay in. So Indra raised a really good point there. Let me just turn it around that because that's a really good point. So the thing there is that if you're right in the midst of the shitty stuff, let's face it, then in a way that's what's happening in the present anyway. And I'm never someone who says that you need to get rid of the shadow stuff, the negative stuff, all of that stuff. Sometimes the exact purpose of it being there is to fully experience it and be with it. You can be in the now and experiencing that stuff coming through. It tends to bring a sense of less suffering around it if you're not dragging in the past and future. And nevertheless, sometimes there's no process on earth, there's no wisdom on earth, there's nothing that's going to touch it. You just have to be in the shit in the moment. And what if that's okay? You know, what if that's okay? And also, there is a certain truth in our human experience that it can be harder to access these kind of things. But again, if you make it a practice, so that was where I was at, if you choose to make it a practice, and again, just take a moment every day. It's your moment of kindness. And again, you can go back all of these 30, or 29 so far, 30 is tomorrow, and make any of them a practice. But if you did this, it's like, okay, every morning I'm going to wake up and I'm going to take, as long as it took just then, which was like, I don't know, 30 seconds. 30 seconds of your day, first thing. And just, you know, look at this, if you've printed it out, or just remember it for the sake of simplicity. This morning, I'm just going to assume the past is over. And the important bit there is let it sink in. You can just say it like an affirmation, and it doesn't necessarily connect. But if you take a moment to really allow it to fully find you, because you're really inviting it by saying it, to allow the energy of it to fully find you, then you can set things up. If I did everything in the morning, I'd never have a day. Well, one of the things that I love about you, Indra, is that you've chosen your practices and you do them. So you do morning yoga, you have gratitude journal, and that's what it's about. This is one option in many options, and I'm a great fan of, you know, finding which of these practices. 30 here, there's 70 more in the book, and there's a gazillion other ones out there. Just find one that clicks for you. It doesn't really matter what it is, but if you make a practice of it, it can be a really useful thing. Even if only for a time. You could take a week and say, this week, every morning, I'm going to start my day assuming the past is over. You know what I do know what you mean, sweetheart, I do. So, I do. Mong 777, good number, and I do like to mong from time to time. So, I love that you all went for it. I could feel you going for it, and those descriptions were so beautiful. So let me just do a little bit down here, because I take care of this piece of the equation. A good one for you, Melissa. Oh, that's great. So as ever, let me just focus that, tap the screen. The light's a bit funky. Ooh, what's going on there? I don't know if you can see that. Let me go in. There we go. Me too. Oh, good, Angie. I'm really glad it was. So again, a couple of days left to get this book. It's 100 Days of Kindness ebook. In teacher training, they used to say, do this, practice daily, and never have a day. Is that never have a day off? This one is so helpful. I'm so glad. Yeah, it is one of my favourites. So if you haven't already, go and get that ebook, for crying out loud. You can just stick it on your computer and come to it when you're ready. You can dip in. There's 100 in there, including all the 30 that we cover, except tomorrow's, which is a unique one for tomorrow. And, okay. Explain later. You can get that mpa4.me/BeKindToYou. Beautiful start to my day. Oh, beautiful, perfect. And if you're curious about the main thing that I do, which is non-personal awareness, there's the URL. I'm going to get the book for definite. Go get it. A couple more days. Great to work through. It is. You can take it as a 100-day practice, or you can just dip in, whichever you feel like. Also, of course, joelyoungmpa.com, my handle.com will get you to the non-personal awareness site. Thank you for your time and wisdom. You're welcome. So, Marion, if you missed it, let me turn this around. If you missed it, I'm going to continue to scope daily pretty much, probably daily, in fact. I think it's a good commitment to make. And our next thing, I may take a day just to sort of celebrate the 30 days of kindness or get feedback on it. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. And then I'm going to do a week, basically, of 7 ways to raise your vibration. 7 contemplations, actually, to raise your vibration, which is based on the blog that I wrote a little while ago, which was very popular. So people seem to like that. So I thought I'd share it on here. In the meantime, thank you for participating. Thank you for doing the moment of kindness. Thank you for the shares. If you haven't shared it already, do share it. It's a good one to share out to other people. I'll give you a moment if you want to do that and you haven't already. Thank you for all those hearts. And I will see you tomorrow with a crowd for our celebration of the end. Thank you for those shares. Thank you, Angie, for inviting people. Wait. Hey, wait. Bobo Builder. Okay, I'll give you 10 seconds. Can I ask you something? You can? I'll be waiting. Okay, great. Go ahead, Bobo. I have a quick question. I hope you're going to be... ask a decent question. Thank you for your goodness. Oh, thank you, Melissa. That's very sweet. Or is that the thing? Wait and then ask me a question then. Ah, well, I had a feeling I just should have blocked you straight away, really. You're welcome, Steph. I will see you soon. Take care. And I will see you tomorrow with the crowd. Mwah. Love and blessings, guys. See ya.